Hi, this is Amit Pagar from Department of Chemical Engineering, KKWAG, Institute of Engineering Education and Research, Nasik. Today I will discuss about chemical engineering, what is chemical engineering, what is the role of chemical engineer, and later on about our department, that is Department of Chemical Engineering, KKWAG, Institute of Engineering Education and Research, Nasik. Our inspiration, Padma Shri Karmavir Kakasaheb Wagh, Kaku Shetu Deshi, Honorable Shri Balasaheb Wagh Bhau. What is chemical engineering? Chemical engineering involves in the production and manufacture of different products through chemical engineering process. These include designing equipment, system and process for refining raw material, for mixing, compounding and processing chemicals. Chemical engineer translate process developed in the lab into the practical applications for the commercial production of product and then work to maintain and improve those processes. They rely on main foundation of engineering, maths, physics and chemistry. What we have in our surrounding and daily we deal with. From the morning itself, we are using different products which are manufactured by the chemical industry. Toothbrush is made up of a plastic. We use toothpaste, then hair oil, soap for bathing. Later on, we use detergent for cleaning of our clothes. These are the chemicals. We use different types of the cosmetics like talc, perfume. We use clothes. These clothes are manufactured by the textile industry, which is a chemical industry. Edible oil. For cooking our food, we use edible oil. This oil manufacturing company came under the chemical industry. Example, Fortune. The extraction of the oil from the different seeds is a chemical process. On a day-to-day basis, we are using different products like potato chips, noodles, banana chips. In that, some food preservatives are added, which are manufactured by the chemical industry. Some agro products are processed by the different industry. We are taking one example, corn. From the corn, we have developed so many products which are developed by the chemical industry itself. And then these are used for the various sector. For example, cornstarch used for the abrasive paper and cloth, dry cell, battery, binding agent, corn syrup used as a plasticizing agent, dye ink industry, rayon, bakery products and many more. It also used for the manufacturing of amino acid, lactic acid, ethanol, hydrol, corn sugar molasses, used for the leather, tanning, organic acids. So this is just one example of the agriculture product from which the chemical engineer or the chemical industry develops so many products. We use bag for the office, students use bag for the school and colleges, shoes required, leather, all this came under the chemical engineering. Few examples are VIP, Bata, Samsonite, Lakhani, Metro, Mirza International. To travel from one place to another place, we use bike, cars, public transport systems. For that we need petrol, diesel, CNG, which came from the oil and gas petroleum industry. For example, ONGC, Bharat Petroleum Corporation, Hindustan Petroleum Corporation, Indian Oil, Reliance. The managing director of Reliance, Mr. Mukesh Ambani ji, is a MTech chemical engineer. For the vehicles, we need machine oil, engine oil like Castrol, and many more which are manufactured by the chemical industry. Paint for domestic and commercial uses. Dye, pigment, paint, ink industries are the chemical industry. Everything is colorful and this color came from the chemical industry. Vehicle need color, clothes need color, Our house also, we painted the walls by the color. These all are manufactured by chemical industry. For example, Asian Paint, Berger Paint, Birla Cement or Birla, Shalimar Paint, Camlin Ink, Dolphin Ink. These are the few examples of this sector. For the furniture, we need Fevicol. For waterproofing, we need Dr. Fixit. For the construction purpose, we need cement. All this comes under the chemical industry. For example, ACC Cement, Birla Cement, Ambuja, Aramco Cement, and many more. I'm just highlighting few names. For a vehicle, we need tires. These tires came from the rubber industry, which is a chemical industry. For example, MRF, Apollo Tire, Goodyear, C8, TVS. These are the industries who are manufactured the tires. On a day-to-day basis, we are using the plastics for tiffin, water bottle, brush, packaging bags, which are manufactured by the chemical industry. Pulp and paper industry. For a daily office documentation, schoolwork, packaging, we need paper. These are manufactured by the pulp and paper industry, which is a chemical industry. For example, JK Paper, Hindustan Paper Corporation, Khanna Paper, Century Pulp and Paper Industry. Pesticides and fertilizer industry. Indian economy is still based on the agriculture sector. To serve, we need food. This food is supplied by our agriculture sector. This agriculture sector run by the farmers, and the farmer needs the different type of the pesticide and the fertilizers. These are manufactured by the chemical industry like Rashtriya Chemical Fertilizer, Deepak Nitrate, Deepak Fertilizer, United Phosphorus Limited, Chambal Fertilizer, Coromandel International. Recent technique developed by the agriculture and chemical engineer is a nano urea. All of you might be aware of this. So this sector is having the huge scope for the research and development, as the agriculture sector is daily needs some improvements. Chemical engineering involved in the manufacturing of the fine chemicals like acetic acid, sulfuric acid, nitric acid, phosphoric acid, amino acid, hydrochloric acid, which are needed as a raw material in the manufacturing of the different chemical industries products. Even the pharmaceutical products are also needed chemical engineer to run the manufacturing unit of a different unit of the pharma products. The chemical engineering also needed. On a day-to-day basis, all kind of the industry produce some pollutions like air pollution, soil pollution, water pollution. To treat this soil and wastewater, chemical engineering involved in the treatment by the different processes. They do continuously research and development work for the paint and dye industry to treat the wastewater of that industry. So, what chemical engineer learn in the chemical engineering course? I am presenting few subjects of the chemical engineering which gives the basic knowledge of the chemical engineering. First one is the mechanical operation, fluid flow operation, heat transfer, process calculation, chemical process technology, chemical engineering, thermodynamics. In the mechanical operation, fluid mechanics, different type of the operations like size reduction, size separation, filtration. In the fluid mechanics, we study the different flow patterns and the fluid properties, basic equation of the flow and the flow measuring devices, dimensional analysis and the boundary layer theories. In the process calculation, we learn the mathematical principle involved in the process, material balance for the physical system, material balance for the reacting system. It means the material balance for the chemical reaction and without chemical reaction systems. Fuel and the combustion, energy balance. In the heat transfer subject, the different type of the heat transfer modes, for example, conduction, convection, radiation, the heat exchanger equipments, and all the laws of the heat transfer we learn in the heat transfer. In the chemical process technology subject, we study different unit operation, unit process concept and the processing role of the chemical engineer. Manufacturing process along with the chemical reaction involved in the manufacturing of a different chemical like ammonia, different acids, soda ash, fertilizer, soap and detergent, plastic industry process like a polymerization, polymer manufacturing process, petroleum process, production of the crude oil, petroleum refining product, pyrolysis and the cracking. Industry In industrial chemistry, we study the green chemistry, transition metals, coordination chemistry, volumetric analysis, surface chemistry. In the mass transfer subject, we study the interphase mass transfer, gas absorption, equipments used for the gas liquid operations, distillation, liquid liquid extraction, solid liquid extraction, leaching, absorption, adsorption, ion exchange, crystallization, and the novel techniques. This subject is a very important as the mass transfer is a core subject of this branch. In the chemical reaction engineering, we study kinetics of the homogeneous reactions, different types of the reactor used by the chemical industry, different type of the reactions needed to run in the chemical industry, the effect of the temperature, pressure on the reaction, uses of the catalysis for the production to enhance the rate of the reactions. In the process instrumentation and control subject, we are studying the fundamentals of the process instrumentation, measurement of a level, flow, temperature, pressure, and the instruments used for it. These are the few subjects we are studying in the chemical engineering: process modeling simulation, chemical industry management, environment engineering, petroleum refining, industrial safety, polymer engineering, membrane technology, advanced separation, energy management, chemical engineering design. All these are the subjects which are taught in the chemical engineering course during the 4 year: industrial safety, food technology, computer aided chemical engineering, corrosion engineering, artificial intelligence and data science. So we are moving to the second part of the video, that is the Department of Chemical Engineering of KK Wagh Institute of Engineering Education and Research, Nasik. This is our engineering campus. This is our engineering building. The quality initiatives taken by our institute: excellence in teaching learning, application of the innovative teaching learning methods, student empowerment through value-added courses, co-curricular and extracurricular activities, career guidance and counseling, guidance for the competitive examination, soft skill developments, industry linkage, CO, HR meet, and many more. In our department, we are having the faculties: Professor Dr. V.S. Mane. He is the head of department of our chemical engineering. He has completed his PhD from the Batu, Lonere. Professor Dr. Suyog Jain also completed his degree, PhD in ICT Mumbai. He is associate professor. Professor V.N. Mewar is pursuing his PhD from the ICT Mumbai. Professor Dr. G.B. Davre, he has completed his PhD from ICT Mumbai. Professor S.N. Derle is pursuing PhD from SVNIT Surat. Professor Piyush Joshi completed MTech from Batu, Lonere. Professor Z.K. Deshmukh has completed MTech from the Sant Gadge Baba, Amravati University. Professor Tejman Mahale completed MTech, Dr. Batu, Lonere. Dr. N.M. Rajesh has completed PhD from IIT Guwahati, Assam. Professor Priyanka Shute, MTech, Gujarat Technology University, Ahmedabad. These are the faculties of our department. We are having well-equipped lab to perform the practicals and understanding the subject and the industrial application, how industry is run with the subjects knowledge. The first lab is chemical reaction engineering. In this laboratory, we are studying the different types of the reaction, different types of the reactor, the effect of the reactor on the reaction, the effect of the temperature, pressure on the reaction. These practicals are performed in this laboratory. The mechanical operation, the size separation, size reduction, these practicals are performed in the mechanical operation lab. Mass transfer, as I told you, the very important core subject of the chemical engineering, we are performing the practicals of the mass transfer subject, that is mass transfer 1 and mass transfer 2. These are the two subject practicals are performed in this laboratory. The process modeling and simulation, every industry need a software and a simulation. Chemical industries are also having some simulation softwares which are taught by the chemical engineering department, and the practicals are performed in this laboratory. Process instrumentation and the control laboratory. In this laboratory we are performing the practical, the different types of the instruments which are measuring the temperature, pressure and the flow, and the types of the control systems. Project lab, during the third year and the fourth year we are having mini project and the project. The final year students of chemical engineering department are performing the practical setups and the models for their project work in this laboratory. All the research and developments, practical equipments are over here. Why we are the best? Because we following the best practices. During the academic, we are having expert lectures by the experts from the ICT and the well-known industries, industrial training. In the chemical engineering course, the students they are supposed to complete the 1 month industrial training during their vacation. On average, we are having the industrial visits, 3 industrial visits as per the syllabus content or the requirement. In each semester, we are having 3 industrial visits for each class. 1 month industrial training, as I told you, this training is a full-time training for the 1 month in the industry to understand industrial application and the challenges to do the project work, use of the ICT tools. We have the platform like IICHE chapter, under which the different curricular activities are conducted. During the project work, students are doing a research-based project for which they publish the paper in the different journal and the conference under the guidance of the project guide. We are having Dr. APJ Kalam TNP Hall and the SAIL. We are having the special full-time TNP officer and the full-time department TNP SAIL, under which our students are supposed to go for the mock interview, for the interview preparation, which is organized during the last semester of BE. Group discussion, interview facing training are provided by these placement initiatives. These are the few photographs of our expert talk from the ICT faculty, which are guiding our faculty and the students during the academic for the different subject and the recent trends in the chemical engineering. These students secured the top 10 ranks in the chemical engineering, Pune University. 2 students secured the gold medal. Mohammad Akhtar ranked first in the BE. Dinesh Katare ranked first in the second year chemical engineering. Every year, 2 to 3 students are in the top 10 in the Pune University for the chemical engineering. These are our asset, or we can call the distinguished alumni. I am not explaining all these things as the video may be get lengthy. Distinguished alumni: Nilesh Mali, Mahindra Gaikwad, Sonu Sunj, Rushikesh Bhandari, Nilesh Lohati, Apurva Sule. Under the as I told you, IICHE chapter activities, we organize the ChemFest every year, in which we give the platform to the students of a chemical engineering from the all over India for the paper presentation, quiz competitions, and many more poster competitions. Our alumni also visit our department and involve in the career guidance for the students, and they also give the recent trends and the research developments of chemical engineering, and they give expert talk for the students of all first year, second year, third year, and final year students. They are also motivated and guided students for their career. These are the some paper published or the achievement of students. As I told you, during the final year project, the students are doing the R&D work along with the faculties of our department, and they publish their paper work in the different papers, journals, Springer, elsewhere, like that, and also they are rewarded. These are the details of the sponsor project of the final year students. As I told you, during the industrial training, 1 month full training, students are supposed to understand the challenges of the industry. Few industries are also with the collaboration with our department. We are doing some industry-based project, identify the problems of the industry, and we are trying to do the work on their problems and solve their problems with the help of the student project. Students are doing full 1 year project on these problems under the guidance of the faculty members of chemical engineering department. They are doing good work and they are doing project with the help of industry. If you like this video and if you feel this video is informative about the chemical engineering and chemical engineering department of KK College, please share this video and visit for more information. Visit our website, that is engineering.kkwaag.edu.in. Thank you.